So if you like adventure, the Kadunce River is definitely a place to visit if you're coming to the North Shore in the future. Put this on your list of things to do. The wayside rest can easily be missed.
Here we
So
go.
look
We got
for the Kadunce River sign, pull
adventuremen.
off as we did here, and hit the trail.
This is the mouth of the Kadunce River into Superior. Now we're all just boys at heart, right?
That's right.
Sea rock must skip.
The Kadunce River is a hidden gem on Highway 61 on the North Shore.
Ooh, look at those fish.
From the wayside rest, it's about a mile hike up the river. Now you can hike up through the river, or there's a trail right alongside if you're not as adventurous.
Want me to go underneath the water and then pop out?
If you opt for the river hike, as we did, the stream gets progressively narrower and narrower as it cuts through the canyon. If you're up for a little adventure off the beaten path, definitely check out the Kadunce River in your future visits to the North Shore. So come with us as we venture up the Kadunce River, hike up waterfalls, and experience a little bit of adversity, but together we were able to help one another out. We all stayed safe and have memories to talk about for years to come.
Yeah, it's gotta be a little trout, right?
Yeah, that's a little trout. Sadly, that deer didn't make it over there in the corner. When you get too close to the ledge, it's a pretty high fall.
Now, of the national parks that I've visited, Zion National might be my favorite so far in southwest Utah. There's a hike there that I have not yet gone on called the Narrows. And this little section of the Kadunce reminds me a lot of
6 or 8 feet wide here.
just a much smaller version of the Narrows in Zion. So if you can't make it to Zion National, come visit the Kadunce River in Minnesota. The high cliffs here stretching up about 75 feet, and just the narrowness of this section of the hike just really adds to the beauty. Enjoy some of the sounds of the Kadunce. When you're in the middle of this hike, you can sometimes forget that you're even in Minnesota. We're only half a mile off of Highway 61 and it looks like a rainforest. This section of the river proved to be the greatest test of the trip. Up to this point, there had been some minor danger, but this was the first real test where we needed each other to get up the falls.
What do you think, Amgad?
I don't know.
You got it.
Not sure.
So we've hit a spot where the water is just high enough that we gotta find the right way around.
Seth braved the falls first, without a hand, to show the rest of us that it could be done. And that encouragement and his strong hand were what we all needed. And so one by one, we all made it up safely.
Out of the way, Seth! Yeah!
As this was a men's trip to help build into our sons as they adventure into manhood, we wanted to help equip them for the challenge ahead.
That's some teamwork right there.
This was a beautiful illustration of the importance of having community and other men in our life to help be an encouragement to us when we need to face some of our fears, and to lend a hand when we can't do it on our own. This was not just a test for our sons, but for us as dads as well. As we reflected on this trip later, our fear level ranged from 5 to 10 amongst all of us. This was a great test and a memory that we'll be able to draw from as we face tests in the future.
All right, Johnson, way to go.
Good job, guys.
As strong as we might think we are, nature has a way of revealing to us our weakness and reminding us of our dependence on one another, and ultimately our dependence on God to protect us and to provide for us what we need in the moment. I'm thankful for these men and others in my life who model this for me. I have a tendency to look for different routes to take, and in hindsight, this route wasn't the smartest or safest one. There were about 5 seconds here where this could have ended up a lot worse. The smooth rock surface, coupled with the algae growth on the face of the rock, and the sheer force of the water sent Micah sliding backwards as he was coming to lend me a hand to get across while I was busy exploring the road less traveled. We like to adventure and explore new routes and see new perspectives, but sometimes the main road is the wisest one. Again, God's hand of protection was evident here and reminds me of Isaiah 59:1 that says, "Surely the arm of the Lord is not too short to save, nor his ear too dull to hear." God wants to save us when we ask for his help. He hears us when we call out to him. This was a picture of his protection and mercy when I do dumb stuff. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I hope that's helpful for you. It's a reminder that I need daily. Here we made it to the bridge that crosses over the Kadunce River. This is 0.9 miles up from Highway 61. This is typically where we stop and take the hiking trail to walk back down to the Wayside Rest.
You guys did it.
Come on.
We like to hike up the water and then take the hiking trail back down. Going down the waterfalls is a whole different deal. The water level was the highest it's been in the 6 or 7 times I've done this hike. Micah, lead us astray. Yeah, we took a wrong turn.
He stopped here. He said he wasn't sure if
Okay.
Thanks for coming on this adventure with us. If you're visiting the North Shore in the future, when the water level is both manageable and the temperatures are bearable, which is typically late June through mid-September, put this hike on your to-do list. It's our favorite on the North Shore, and most people drive right by. It doesn't look like much from the highway, but as you just saw, it's a hidden gem. So thanks for watching. I hope it helped give you an idea of what to expect, and that you can be prepared when you travel the North Shore on your next trip. Do us a favor and subscribe to our channel for future outdoor adventures and more points of interest on the North Shore. Until next time, God bless and safe travels.